Before we start, comment below the SUV you want me to make a video about next. Seriously. Whether it's Toyota, Honda, Jeep, Ford, Lexus, BMW, or even a cheap SUV you're planning to buy, drop it in the comments because I read them and make videos based on your suggestions. And if you enjoy honest SUV content that actually helps people save money, hit subscribe because this channel is all about avoiding expensive mistakes and finding smart vehicles that actually last. Now let's be honest for a second. Buying an SUV in 2026 is expensive. Prices are crazy, interest rates are painful, and a lot of people are scared of buying something that turns into a repair nightmare later. But here's the good news. Not every reliable SUV costs a fortune. In fact, some budget-friendly SUVs are so dependable that owners keep them for 200,000 miles or more with basic maintenance. And today, we're talking about the SUVs that give you the best mix of reliability, affordability, low maintenance costs, and long-term peace of mind. These are the SUVs smart buyers go after when they care more about value than showing off. And trust me, the number one pick on this list is almost impossible to hate. 8. Subaru Forester. Quietly, one of the smartest SUVs. The Subaru Forester doesn't always get flashy attention online, but people who own them usually understand how good they really are. One of the biggest reasons buyers love the Forester is because it comes with standard all-wheel drive, which makes it amazing for snow, rain, rough roads, and daily driving confidence. It's practical, spacious, safe, and surprisingly durable when properly maintained. Reliability rankings in 2026 continue placing Subaru among the better long-term SUV choices, especially for buyers who prioritize safety and utility. The Forester may not feel luxurious, but it's one of those SUVs that quietly keeps going year after year without drama. And honestly, that's exactly what smart buyers want. So tell me, would you rather own something flashy or something dependable? 7. Hyundai Santa Fe, one of the best value SUVs right now. The Hyundai Santa Fe has improved massively over the years, and that's something many people still don't fully realize. Older Hyundai vehicles used to have questionable reputations, but newer Santa Fe models offer a surprisingly good mix of comfort, features, fuel economy, and reliability for the money. When you compare what you get versus what you pay, it's honestly one of the best value SUVs on the market. Used models especially make a lot of sense because depreciation helps buyers get more SUV for less money. And unlike some cheaper SUVs, the Santa Fe actually feels refined and modern inside. That's why more budget-conscious buyers are starting to notice it in 2026. 6. Mazda CX-5 feels expensive without the expensive problems. The Mazda CX-5 is one of the biggest hidden gems in the SUV market. It feels far more premium than its price suggests, and many buyers say it drives better than SUVs costing much more. But the biggest surprise is reliability. Recent rankings and owner discussions continue praising the CX-5 for long-term durability, low maintenance costs, and dependable engines. A lot of people buy the CX-5 expecting a nice driving experience, then realize they also got one of the most reliable SUVs in its class. And honestly, that combination is hard to beat. So here's a question. Would you choose sporty driving or maximum comfort in an SUV? 5. Toyota Highlander, the family SUV that refuses to die. If your priority is family space and long-term reliability, the Toyota Highlander is one of the smartest purchases you can make. These things are known for lasting forever with proper maintenance. Some owners drive them well beyond 250,000 miles without major issues, which is exactly why resale values stay strong. Reliability studies continue ranking Toyota SUVs near the top because of their low complaint rates and proven powertrains. The Highlander isn't exciting in the way a sports SUV is exciting, but when your SUV starts every morning for 15 years straight, that becomes its own kind of luxury. And honestly, peace of mind is underrated. 4. Honda CR-V, probably the safest choice on this list. The Honda CR-V has become one of America's favorite SUVs for a reason. It's practical, fuel-efficient, roomy, and incredibly reliable when maintained properly. In fact, many automotive experts continue ranking the CR-V among the best long-term SUVs because of its balance of durability and ownership costs. This is the kind of SUV people buy and keep for years without stress. It may not have the flashiest design or the biggest engine, but it quietly does everything well. And that's exactly why smart buyers trust it so much. So tell me honestly, would you buy a vehicle mainly because of reliability, even if it's slightly boring? 3. Toyota 4Runner, built like a tank. The Toyota 4Runner is one of the few old-school SUVs still surviving in today's market. And honestly, that's part of why people love it so much. While many modern SUVs focus heavily on technology and fuel economy, the 4Runner focuses on durability. Experts continue calling it one of the most reliable SUVs ever built, thanks to its proven engine and transmission combination. And that reputation isn't just marketing. Owners constantly report these things reaching incredibly high mileage. Yes, fuel economy is not great, and yes, the design feels older than competitors. But if your priority is reliability and longevity, few SUVs can match it. This is the type of SUV people buy once and keep forever. 2. Mazda CX-50, reliable without feeling boring. Mazda has quietly become one of the smartest brands for buyers who want reliability without sacrificing driving enjoyment. The CX-50 is a perfect example. It feels modern, stylish, and upscale, but still uses relatively proven engineering instead of overcomplicated systems. Reviews continue praising Mazda SUVs for balancing practicality with a more premium experience. And honestly, that's why more people are starting to switch from Toyota and Honda to Mazda, because you still get reliability, but with more personality. So now I want your opinion. Do you think Mazda deserves more attention in the SUV world? 1. Toyota RAV4, the king of budget reliability. At number 1, we have the Toyota RAV4, and honestly, this probably surprises nobody. The RAV4 has become one of the best-selling SUVs in America because it does almost everything right. It's reliable, fuel-efficient, practical, affordable to maintain, and incredibly easy to live with. Reliability rankings, expert reviews, and owner reports consistently place the RAV4 at the top of the SUV market. This is the kind of SUV you buy when you simply want peace of mind. It may not be the most exciting SUV ever made, but it's one of the smartest financial decisions most people can make. And honestly, that's why it dominates the used market year after year. If someone asked me for one safe SUV recommendation under a reasonable budget, the RAV4 would almost always be near the top of the list. At the end of the day, the smartest SUV isn't always the flashiest one. It's the one that saves you money, avoids major problems, and still feels dependable years later. And every SUV on this list has earned a reputation for doing exactly that. If this video helped you, hit subscribe and turn on notifications because we post honest SUV content like this all the time. And before you leave, comment below, which SUV from this list would you actually buy with your own money?